Yes. We have head coach Mike Noonan here. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
You would start us off with an opening statement, then we'll open it up for questions.
Well, again, thank you to the NCAA for putting on a fantastic tournament. Fantastic team that we played today, as we did on Friday night in Notre Dame, but Washington was terrific. You know, I'll say this, the 4 teams that represented the College Cup this year are high character, high talent teams. And I'm just overjoyed that, you know, the ball bounced our way and we're the national champions. But I take my hat off to Jamie at Washington and Chad at Notre Dame and Brian at Georgetown, because they're class acts and their teams are classy as well.
Questions?
Coach, you've been a part of the soccer world for a long time. Where does this moment rank for you?
Let me think about that for a second. It's at the top. It's at the top. No, there's no, you know, the funny story is my brother won it with Duke back in 82 or 83. And when I took the job at Clemson, he waves his ring in my face at Christmas time all the time. And I told him, I'm going to Clemson and you're not going to be the only one with the ring. And 12 years later, it's true.
You talked a lot about your team's resilience getting to this point. How do you think that played into the defensive performance and hold on once again?
Yeah, you know, we knew going into the season after what we lost in the attacking side of the team to the MLS that we were going to have to rely defensively, and that's where our experience was, right? So that was something that we worked on, but we also didn't want to sacrifice the way that we play. And the way that we played today showed it. You know, it's a possession-oriented, pretty attractive style. And I think that, you know, but we knew that our experience was in the back. And, you know, when Justin decided to come back and play this year, you know, George Marks doesn't get enough credit, right? He's the hero of the tournament, but throughout the course of the entire year, not only what he did on the field, but what he and James Brighton, our 2 captains, and Oscar Ogren did from a leadership standpoint. But yeah, defensively, that's where we hung our hat at the beginning of the year. And we wound up scoring 51 goals, so we didn't do too bad on that end either.
You scored the 2 early goals. You know, how much of your plan going into the game was attacking early?
Well, you know, you just have to take your moments, don't you? You know, and they can happen in the first minute of the game. It can happen in the 94th minute of the game. And when the moments come, you've got to be prepared. And I think that's the best thing about the team. You know, we told them that they needed to focus. And as George alluded to, we told them they needed to play free. And we told them they needed to have fun. Those are the 3 words I gave them going into the game. And one of our core values is we play a game, right? And play a game to have fun. And I think the guys had some fun today. They played free and they were focused and ready to take their moments.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about, of course, you harped on experience of your team, but getting through this tournament, not only having a lot of tough opponents, but also having a few long games, 2 games long into penalty kicks. Can you talk about how special it is to win a championship going through that long road and finally closing out today?
Yeah, well, I'll be honest with you. The ACC prepares us for that, right? Every game in the ACC is a tough game, like playing Washington or like playing Oregon State on the road or playing Kentucky, right? And that's what the ACC is filled with, top to bottom. So the preparation that we have for the year really helped us. And you know, again, at the end of the day, it's not who we play, it's how we play. And that's what we talk about. You know, if we do Clemson the way that we need to do Clemson, we don't care who we play.
Coach, what areas of this team's season-long development led to this championship run?
Oh, well, it changed a lot, didn't it? There were a couple big injuries, so we had to shift and pivot a little bit. But yeah, I think it was built, you know, over the course of the last couple of years. It wasn't just the course of the season. You know, the 10 seniors, you know, had faced some bitter disappointments, and you talk about their resilience, right? But it's more than that. It's just that they just stayed at it, and through those disappointments grew strength. And we had some, we lost to Notre Dame, we lost to Pittsburgh, 2 tough losses. We lost to Greensboro, so we lost, I think, 3 or 4 games at one point in the season. And, the highs can't be too high and the lows can't be too low. We knew we were a very good team, and it's a coaching cliche, right? Losing teaches you more than winning. And at that point, we were ready. And when we came to the tournament, this team was tough. I mean, tough. And they showed it throughout the tournament.
Got a question on Zoom from Trevor Groves. Go ahead, Trevor.
Hey, Coach, congratulations. I know Isaiah plays defense a lot, but he scored just 1 goal in the last 14 games, and that was over a month ago. How cool was it for him, a South Carolina native, to be one of the heroes today?
Yeah, it was great. It's a dream come true. One of our championships here, we won the ACC championship in 2014, and R.R. McKinney, who was from Clemson, South Carolina, scored the winner. So to have South Carolinians score winners for Clemson in championship games is what Clemson's all about, right? And that's I'm so proud of Isaiah, because there were some injuries involved there during those games, and he's playing out of position because we've had to shift things, and he just stayed at it. And as George alluded to, and Isaiah said, everybody just had to do their job. But it's the love that intertwined the whole team together, and it's a lot of fun tonight.
Mike, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Great, thanks everybody. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach. Congratulations.
Congrats, Coach.